Yeah, that face palm was definitely warranted. Uh, if you guys have not already, learned from the description in my video, the title, Bleach Chapter 503 will be delayed for 3.5 weeks. Why do you troll us, Kubo? No, he's not actually trolling us. Kubo is actually sick. He became very ill and is going on a break to, I guess, get better. And I guess because he's one of the head animators and drawers on the show, on the manga, he is needed in order to do this. So, Bleach will be on break for about 3.5 weeks. The target time for the next Bleach chapter 503 is going to be August 20th, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm very bummed out about this, especially because last week's chapter was so epic that we're just like, oh my god, please give us something. But no, we're not gonna get anything. We're gonna have to wait, and it sucks. With that being said, I've decided to make this anime manga weekly episode for this week. Predictions. I'm going to talk a little bit about Bleach, and then my predictions on what I think is going to happen with this chapter 503, or this fight in general with the leader of the Vonden race, aka Buckbeard, aka whoever you want to call him. Um, Now, sorry, I've seen a lot of people talking about this online and what their thoughts were on what's going to happen, and I have, I've heard people say, you know, um, he's going to fight him, and then Kenpachi's going to die, or Kenpachi's going to lose. Basically all negative things. And me personally, I'm a huge Kenpachi fan. Arguably, he is my favorite of the 13 Court God squads. Right underneath him would probably be Byakuya, but number one is definitely Kenpachi. So, um, and he's just such a monster. Like, if you just look back at his history, the only battle that he's ever lost was against Ichigo. And technically, he didn't even really lose that fight. I mean, he lost in a technical sense, but they both technically lost, and Ichigo is the one that got back up. So they basically just had some sort of powerful clash, and then Kenpachi was cut, but he didn't like die or pass out or any craziness like that. So yeah, Kenpachi has never lost, and that's for good reason because this dude is a freaking monster. He's like a force of nature. He is like power incarnate. He is always in a release state. He has the power of a Bankai level captain without actual Bankai. This guy doesn't even know his Bankai, so his Bankai's name. So again, this is a little bit about what Zaraki Kenpachi is. He only lives to fight. He's like that guy who's like, forget everything, give me somebody strong to fight, and I'll take care of it. So that's the kind of thing that Kenpachi is, and that's why I mess with Kenpachi. So uh, my prediction for this battle is this: I don't even think he's going to fight Buckbeard, leader of the Vonda race, whoever you want to refer to him as. And this is the reason why. When he showed up, there's clearly a subordinate of the leader of the Vonda race with Buckbeard. It's a guy. He almost looks like the other guy from the 13 Court Guard squads with the white long hair and the two swords. He looks almost just like him. He's the one that confirmed that Byakuya had died. He is going to be the one that fights Kenpachi, not the leader of the Vonden race. And well, you're probably going to ask me, why do I think that? Because again, that's kind of how this manga stuff works. We're not going to get somebody fighting the leader of the entire group this early. This is supposed to be a very long chapter. It's going to take 2 to 3 years. And you think that you're going to be getting into a scuffle that early? Not going to happen. Ichigo is going to be the one to take him out. That's just how it works. Ichigo is the star of this show, the star of this manga. Ichigo is going to have to be the one who takes out Buckbeard, plain and simple. Now, if Kenpachi was to fight him, I think that Kenpachi would lose but not die. That's just it. Like, he would lose, but he would not die. And know there's a lot of people out there who think that Kenpachi will get his Bankai. Me personally, I want to see that happen, but for obvious reasons, he's not going to use his Bankai, even if he did achieve it, because it's just going to get taken. So what's the point of you releasing your Bankai if it's just going to get taken. So that's stupid. So I don't think he's going to use his Bankai in this fight at all. He doesn't need it. So I think what's going to happen is the subordinate is going to say something to the effect of, Master, you don't have to waste your time with this trash. I'll take care of him myself. And then Buckbeard will probably leave to go off and kill somebody else. Or maybe he'll jump off into the background and watch the fight happen. Who knows? But I'm almost positive that he will not end up fighting Buckbeard. He'll fight that subordinate, and then Kenpachi will whoop that subordinate's ass, and then something else will shift, or whatever the case may be. Maybe then Buckbeard will come in and hit him from behind and incapacitate him or whatever, but I don't see them fighting. That's just my thought. Now, one other thing I do want to talk about is, of course, who is the mysterious figure that killed Kirgi on Waco Mundo? Again, me personally, 90% thinks that it's Grimmjow, because again, whoever does kill him goes right after Urahara, and it couldn't be someone that's, that knows him. Well, not know him like that, but not when someone that's going to be an ally or a friend. Now, it's only going to be one or two people in my mind. My first guess is it's Grimmjow, and I'm hoping it's Grimmjow. And again, because we've already known that Grimmjow has been confirmed to be in this arc, and of course, a lot of people are talking that is Grimmjow strong enough to even be a threat? Because again, if he hasn't improved his power, then he's not going to be able to do anything, which is very true. I completely agree. But again, what we have already learned about the people like Grimmjow, their numbers increase with their strength. So he could have been training this entire time, eating more hollows, doing exactly what he does to get stronger. And maybe his number has increased, and maybe he has gotten a shitload stronger. And I'm hoping that's the case. Or maybe he's gained some new power. The only other person it could be is Aizen. And the reason why I'm saying it can possibly be Aizen is that the first thing Aizen would probably do if he was freed, meaning that there's so much chaos going on in this Soul Society that maybe where he was being held, maybe some of the people attacked that place and released everybody that was locked away there, and maybe he was one of them, and maybe he immediately escaped to Waco Mundo because he's been able to open up Giganta gates and just travel in between however he wants to. So I'm thinking maybe when he was released from that prison, he could have easily went back to Waco Mundo, saw what was going on, and decided to just kill that guy for whatever reason he wanted to kill him. And then, of course, he's going straight after Urahara. So that's my prediction, of course, on those two situations. But again, I want to know what you guys think. Do you agree with what I'm thinking? Is my mind in the right place? Or do you guys have any alternate ideas on what this could be going on? Again, we should still be getting a One Piece release this week, as well as a Naruto release. Just to also let you guys know, next week there will be no manga from the big three at all. There is a holiday going on in Japan, so we will get no manga next week, but we still should get a One Piece and a Naruto release this week. This is Showing Up the King. You guys have an awesome day.